God, no, Mr. Prime Minister. Mr. Andrew Holness. I can't understand. A few weeks ago, the amazing job you were doing. I commend you on the job you were doing as a Prime Minister a few weeks ago. But also often you behave bipolar. And it's concerning to me because I'm like, yes, the Prime Minister is on a good run. Yes, he's doing everything. But then something comes out of your mouth and I'm like, what? What is that? Did Andrew just say? What did Mr. Holness just say? A press conference you did a few days ago, sir. And anyway, listen here, man.
Or just by lack of knowledge, there would seem to be a disconnection between projects that are developed, projects that are implemented, projects that are completed, projects that are beneficial to the country, and the acts of the government. In other words, when the government does something good, there is no credit. In fact, there is sometimes, we see even articles written to dissociate the act of the government in developing the policy, making the allocation, carrying it through the administrative process, and having it finally.
Andrew, what you just said this, so that's why I say sometimes I don't understand. Andrew, you sound like one of them man there we give woman things and talk about it. As a Prime Minister, sir, you're doing your job. And if your job means that the JCF is going to get better, that's a good job. But you don't need a pat on the back. None of you need a pat on the back. So I don't understand what you were saying in that video about not giving the government any credit. So you don't need credit for your job that you're doing. Do it to the best of your ability. A lot of times the things that are done by prime ministers aren't recognized when they're in power. It is mostly recognized when they have left. And then people will talk about the good job that you used to do. So just hold on and wait till your time. No, man. Anyway, listen to this one.
Always be questions about the social context in which the JCF operates. There will always be questions about the fairness, the respect for human rights, the application of the best practices. And these are legitimate questions, but it doesn't mean that we must dismiss the JCF, because without the JCF, you're looking at chaos. So what we must all do as citizens of Jamaica is invest in the JCF. The men and women of the JCF were not imported. They were not recruited from abroad. They are from your communities. They go to your churches. You heard the prayer. They tell and share our stories.
Andrew, I do agree with you that the people of Jamaica need to play their part, right? The people of Jamaica need to play their part. I don't support anybody in Jamaica abusing the JCF members. But Andrew, the JCF members, them now go and good, Andrew, the JCF members are not behaving good. Some of them are a disgrace to the uniform that they are wearing. And Andrew, you need to weed out them bad corrupt ones there. Them need to be weeded out, Mr. Holness. Okay, make we go to the next video now.
Every day, they put their lives on the line for your safety and security. And at this moment, I take the opportunity to offer my deep and sincere condolences to the officer who lost his life in a really bizarre incident at the Half-Tree police station.
Yes, Andrew, like the very fact that you express condolences to the family and friends and loved one and colleagues of the late passing of the Sergeant Kevin Main. And I pray that his soul rest in peace, and I hope his family finds the strength to move on. And I pray that his wife and kids, if there's any, all, you know what I mean, be strengthened. Yeah, man.
For government to inform the public of its activities. And one of the ways in which it does this is by having ceremonies. Now, we can't spend all our time in ceremony. We have to be quick about it. We mark the moment and move on. So I could go on and list all that we have done in terms of changing the face and nature of the JCF. And I'm certain that every Jamaican will appreciate that the JCF of today is not the same as the JCF of 10 years ago.
I just say the JCF is not the same as it was 10 years ago. If it's technology wise, I will agree with you. But if it's behavior and standard of the face of the JCF, which is police officer on the road, no, I don't agree with you. Because the behavior is alarming. The disrespect is alarming. I watched a few days ago a JCF officer stand in the net back of a suspect while a female officer was kneeling in his back. So, Andrew, you need to address them things there. You need to, you can't fix the JCF and it's giving them the tool to work. But the persons that are out there are a bad representative or a bad face card for the JCF. So, Andrew, when you fix that, then it's okay to say it is better than it was 10 years ago. Because if it's technology, the Jamaican people don't know about the technology that you have input. But we are still seeing the bad behavior of the JCF officers out there on the road. Being disrespectful to elderly people, being disrespectful to women, you know what I mean, swearing, cursing. Suspects are being videotaped and being sent on the media. That's not the behavior of the JCF. Everything should be confidential. But now everything is out there. As a police make an arrest, or if a police eliminate a suspect, it is on the media by the same police officers posting these things. Now put a hold on that. But anyway, Andrew, you need to come out of the behavior that I'm talking about, where you're good 1 minute and the next minute you just gone down one different road. So, Andrew, change you up. Yeah, man.